Many times during a connected field service deployment, you'll want to give your technicians access to the data coming off the devices that is not the anomalies. So what we're going to walk through today is actually how to take an existing design pattern we have, which is pushing data to Power BI streaming, and push that data to Cosmos DB and then use Power BI to look at it based upon some existing technologies. So we're going to start off here looking at what Cosmos DB is and then how to actually go through the work. What makes Cosmos DB interesting is that you can literally just dump the data in there. So it's a schemaless service. So you don't have to define all the fields and tables. So if you have different devices giving different types of readings, you don't have to define them all. They're all just get jumped into one giant collection, which you can then use to query off of. There is, of course, a much better tutorial on the Power BI and the doc site that you would go follow if you wanted to. So one of the areas we've gone through before is how to use Stream Analytics to push data into Power BI streaming so you can get a much faster and almost real-time view of the data. I've taken those same pieces now and modified them slightly here to actually push it over into Cosmos DB. So here you can see my Power BI Stream Analytics job running that I've hijacked and put to Cosmos DB. So you can see this, the basic script is we're actually grabbing the reference data dynamics. So we're grabbing the GUID of the asset. We're putting a bunch of pieces in here. And then what you're going to find is we're now outputting that out to Cosmos DB. Now, if you go to Cosmos DB and look here, you can see, for example, this is what each one of the records now looks like. So you can see it has the device, the time, the GUID, the lat long, any accounts, device names, etc., are all now stored in Stream Analytics. Now that's all we got to do on the setup side. We'll cover that later. But now what we're going to do is we're going to show you now on the Power BI side and how you get that using. Now I've got Power BI open. Now we want to take the data from that Cosmos DB and actually now be able to look at it in Power BI, which I'll then embed in a Dynamics 365 record. So I'm going to click Get Data here, click More. See, Cosmos DB is one of the ones here. Now these settings are actually all available for you in your stream, your setup here of Cosmos. I'm going to grab mine here. Now you can see it just returns back the records. So we're going to click Transform Data. You can see each one of these is a record. If I click this button right here in Power BI, and I don't care about the original column name as a prefix, so we're just going to call it a day. Click OK. What you now see is I have now very quickly and easily taken all the data out of the Stream Analytics job and put it now actually to Cosmos DB. From Cosmos DB directly into Power BI. From Power BI, I can now embed this directly in my Dynamics 365 records. You're going to see I don't have a ton of records here, but I've got a good number of them. Refreshes are very, very fast. And now from this moment forward, I can build filters. And I can have all my graphing data here. So that's all there is to setting up Power BI with Cosmos DB.